Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a cloudy, bright, sunny day here. You can put all those things together, and not a leaf is moving. It's almost in anticipation of what's coming. So, welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. And together, we are looking at the most exciting industry of magic and miracles that is growing every day. Now, my welcome to you is not inviting you to be a spectator of the show, but rather to be the star of your own show on Earth. You might rephrase that as your greatest show on Earth. We see you. And just this past week, David said it best when he read his words. And I'm going to read them for you again, just in case you missed it, because they're wonderful. And he titles it The Song Inside of You. This is all about you, you know. In the words and the melodies of a song, you can hear and feel the echo of all that has ever existed. The music has always been conscious and alive, producing feelings of the vastness and expandedness that exists within our field. You can hear it and see it so clearly in a song that calls to your heart. The voices and instruments just allow you to see so far beyond the human exterior, while at the same time seeing every piece of humanity. It is the music that is allowing you to see it all. It is the music that is allowing you to feel it all. The experience is beyond explanation. And even though it seems like it is only felt in special moments, if you stop for a moment and listen, you will realize that the music has always been playing. When a person is walking through the grocery store, when a child is running through the park, or someone is working on their car, the music is still playing. Listen, and you will hear it. Listen, and you will feel it. The majesty and magnificence within each of us is like watching the greatest sunrise or sunset that has ever been displayed. Each one of us has a light inside of us that is greater than the light of the sun. And when you look into the eyes of another, you can see it. If you look into the eyes, you will see into the heart, and you can see the magnitude of the being that is coming and sitting right behind the body. Oh, David, you bring in words that touch us all so deeply. So all I can say is thank you. Hmm. I'm just smiling to myself, to you, and to remembering the words that Robert gave us just last week. And he started out by saying, we are now at a point where it is obvious that the mystery is clearly not a mystery, but a complicated conglomeration of thought patterns that equate to the possibility of realities that have yet to reveal themselves in our physical life. The logical mind has stepped in and presented a solution, but there is no solution. There is no problem. Therefore, there is no need for a solution. The mystery remains, and the way ahead is still open. And this week, one second, I don't want to lose. And this week, Robert wrote, more magic, that I have the honor to share with you right now. To be aware means nothing to the unaware. So there is no need to discuss awareness with those who are unaware, or even those who are already aware. It is, however, advantageous to highlight one's awareness to allow the function of personal awareness to come to the top of the pile when sorting out what is important in any particular moment in life. To even point a finger towards awareness, it is essential that you have something to point at, be it an example or a real image or physical thing. This leads to assuming that awareness is attached to some physical thing or understanding, where in fact, nothing is more foreign to the true structure of awareness itself. Awareness is a function of life that cannot be measured in the physical world. Every part of your being both physical and non-physical, can be affected by the efficient functioning of every aspect of your awareness. Even though we tend to split awareness up into the various aspects, like physical, spiritual, special, and more. It is actually one enormous function that drives life to its ultimate performance, no matter what aspect you decide to focus on. The good news is that awareness is a controllable function from both the physical and non-physical. A simple intention can increase your awareness and elevate the functions of your body and your being in one intense moment of magic that is beyond any logic or imagination. Step into the real world of magic and miracles and blow your mind with the power of awareness that is now available to fulfill your most outrageous and flamboyant intentions. Don't you feel uplifted? Every word that Robert writes just lights a fire, a light of, yes, that's true. I never saw that before. And he just comes in with it and showers you with sparkles and light. That's so beautiful. I couldn't wait to the end. I wanted to share it right away. Now, when Robert spoke about awareness, I said, I wonder if he's written about awareness before. So the librarian, historian, and lover had to go peeking. And sure enough, back in 2018, Robert wrote the following. The awareness of humanity is of utmost importance in the process of admitting new and illogical happenings to be accepted as reality. It is not something that is being developed, but something that is already present and active all around us for us to open up as real in our own world. The beginning is now at hand, and there has been a great deal of progress in causing this awareness to be activated to the extent needed for the introduction of the connection and conscious awareness of our almost superhuman capabilities. There has been a focus on developing opposing forces in every walk of life to prove superiority. But this always ends up in the destruction of life and the enslavement of even the most skilled. In their own competitive reality, the purpose of conscious awareness is to open to everyone the real result of everything that is done by their personal actions and interactions as they move through life. The positive outcome of conscious awareness is the continuous realization that what is socially acceptable is not necessarily suitable for the development of peace and harmony in everyone's life. Without listing all the negative activities, it is easy to see that there is an undermining process that can be experienced in every walk of life. And this process is driven by personal opposition due to fixed rules put in place by people on a daily basis. Many of these personal oppositions can never be resolved because they are never revealed in their true form by either party and are often clouded by some event that has nothing to do with the real source of the opposition. So I go back to what Robert wrote just yesterday when he said, and what did I do with it? I was so eager to tell you all the things that got in the way, I have to end and make sure that I find that elusive writing. Yes, and this is what he wrote. Remember, there's no opposition here. To be aware means nothing to the unaware, or in the case of just what I read, the opposition. So there is no need to discuss awareness with those who are unaware, or even those who are already aware. It is, however, advantageous to highlight one's awareness to allow the functions of personal awareness to come to the top of the pile when sorting out what is important in any particular moment in life. To even point a finger towards awareness, it is essential that you have something to point at, be it an example or a real image or physical thing. This leads to assuming that awareness is attached to some physical thing or understanding where in fact nothing is more foreign to the true structure of awareness itself. Awareness is a function of life that cannot be measured in the physical world. Every part of your being, both physical and non-physical, can be affected by the efficient functioning of every aspect of your awareness. Even though we tend to split awareness up into its various aspects like physical, spiritual, special, and more, it is actually one enormous function that drives life to its ultimate performance, no matter what aspect you decide to focus on. The good news is that awareness is a controllable function from both the physical and non-physical. A simple intention can increase your awareness and elevate the functions of your body. And your being in one intense moment of magic that is beyond any logic or imagination. Step into the real world of magic and blow your mind with the power of awareness that is now available to fulfill your most outrageous and flamboyant intentions. You not only hear the words, you taste them because they are so intrinsic to your very being. And all I can say is thank you, Robert. Reading your words is so enlivening. And it's my joy to share them. Wow. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am in sharing it with you. And that takes me to Thursday night when I have my art class. It's a Zoom call with Mandar, who is a wonderful art teacher, instructor, and all I do is play follow the leader, and magic happens. So here's my outcome. Hope you like it. Yeah. Whenever I see reflections, I say, oh, yes, I love those. I hope you like it. I see this as magic happening every Thursday night. I start with special sanded paper to receive the pastels. And both the paper and the pastels are constantly replaced because Danny supports this magic, which I am so grateful for. Yeah. Yeah, he supplies the wonderful art supplies, and I supply je ne sais quoi and call it magic. So here's to the magic in your life, in your perfect life. And we wish you perfect health to go along with that perfect life and a future filled with your magic. And I hope you can share that with us. So thank you for joining me. I am Barbara.